this is what I want to get to. Let's go back. With the new president, Kamala Harris comes in with her beautiful mask that she's wearing and, to claim that they're extremely safe. And so they're celebrating the new president, winning. And then on that day, you're getting indicted. Great. Have you ever personally had any conversations with Obama, Biden, or Kamala Harris?
With Obama and with Biden.
And what was the context of your conversation with Obama and with Biden?
Well, with Obama, we started to work. Remember, in 2014, the huge wave of unaccompanied children coming from Central and South America.
Mm-hmm.
So we started to work in that. And we launched an international event in Honduras trying to manage that thing. And they asked me to come even to speak to both houses of Congress to tell them that we were going to work together. And I said, listen, I don't need to do that. We are working really close in that because I feel so sad that the coyotes, the smugglers, are using that natural love and empathy of families trying to bring their children, but the children are lost in the way. But at the end, we were very successful in that. But we create what we call it like a program from the northern triangle of Central America. And Biden was the one in charge of that program. And we were working so close that at some point, I guess that you already have that video there, he said it publicly in Guatemala. He said, Mr. President, referring to me, you are risking your life. You are risking your family life.
This is Obama?
Biden.
This is Biden.
And doing a fight against organized crime, and that is also our fight. He said it right there. But then we continue meeting. When President Trump won the election, Biden called me. And he said, Mr. President, Vice President Pence is in charge of the transition. I wanted to ask you to receive a call from him because we want to continue what we have been doing in the Northern Triangle. And I received a call from Vice President Pence. So he was given the new administration that I was the one who was doing that work in Central America to stop drugs, to stop illegal immigration. And how is that then during his administration when he became president, those things changed? I mean, it is a hypocrisy of he didn't know what was going on in his government. Sorry to say that.
This is Biden.
Biden.
Well, that's obvious that did the previous administration under Biden, did Kamala, Biden, Garland, did any of those guys speak with you? Because Garland gave a 21-minute speech where this is it, I believe. Ex-Honduran, when you were being extradited, is this the speech, Rob?
Yes, sir.
Just play a few seconds of it. Go for it.
Orlando Hernández, the former president of Honduras, was extradited to the United States to face federal charges. Hernández is charged with participating in a corrupt and violent drug trafficking conspiracy to facilitate the importation of tons of cocaine into the United States from 2004 to 2022. As is charged in the indictment, Hernández abused his position as president of Honduras from 2014 through 2022 to operate the country as a narco state. Hernández is alleged to have received millions of dollars from multiple drug trafficking organizations, including from the former leader of the Sinaloa cartel, known as El Chapo. In return, drug traffickers in Honduras were allowed to operate with virtual impunity. We allege that Hernández corrupted legitimate public institutions in the country, including parts of the National Police, military, and National Congress. And we allege that Hernández worked closely with other public officials to protect cocaine shipments bound for the United States.
So during this administration, while they're playing offense like this with you, okay, indictment, smuggling cocaine, the average person watches this, You're a criminal. You're a horrible human being, right? That's what the average person's going to see. During Biden, did Biden, Kamala, Garland, anybody, any of the higher-ups of his organization talk to you, reach out to you?
With Biden. We work very close with Biden.
With Biden?
Yeah.
So Biden was good with you,
Yeah.
himself directly?
Yeah.
So when you see something like this, how surprised were you when were you expecting this, or were you surprised by this?
I couldn't believe it.
So let me get this straight. So when this speech is being made, you're fully surprised. You don't even know, you can't even believe that this is taking place.
Yeah. Because this guy, this former Attorney General,
Garland.
he was saying that we were using the police. But the other branch of the State Department, they call it INL, we work with them in how to transform the Honduran police. I was given awards, I was given recognitions because we worked that with the Inter-American Development Bank, and we work with several other polices from Chile and from other countries. We became like the example of how to purge, how to transform a police force who used to be at the order of the narcos. We fire almost 60% of the police force in Honduras. And that's the reason, because I have to use...
You make a lot of enemies if you do that. So these are people, it's because I know the model. You can bribe them and you can win them over, right?
But thanks to God, I am alive. As you said it. This guy, every group of this, they try to kill me. And right now, if I go back to my country, there is a hit on me. I'm telling you this right now. I haven't said it before. During my trial, I received a report, my lawyer, from the FBI. Unfortunately, my lawyer was so ill that he couldn't come regularly to visit me. But in one case, I was reviewing that. And there was an informant who was talking to the FBI, and this guy was saying, I was in a meeting, the top leaders of the radical left, the Libre Party, were doing agreements with one of the main criminal organizations in Honduras to kill President Hernandez. And then where they helped that party to win. And then the other argument was that they were going to kill my daughters, my family, and they killed a son of a former president. And it was right there. And I was so mad, and I even asked the judge for a special hearing. I said, why you didn't tell me this at the time? I can't do anything to protect my family from here, but at least I can hold them. And at this point, the Attorney General office in Honduras, they didn't say anything about that. And now, how is that Garland was saying that when all other branches of government in the United States, they were applauding, they were saying that model that Honduras has to transform the police is the model that we need in the region.
Yeah, and so is your family now out of Honduras? Do you have any family there still, or no?
Yeah, and this morning, from very early in the morning, I have to call them because the later president said about 3 in the morning, posted in her social account, that I was going to get into the country, and she was fearing a coup d'etat, and as I was going to empower a new president. I mean, I cannot back to my country right now because I know what is going on over there. The political persecution, but also all the enemies, some people who were extradited during my administration, they are already back in Honduras. But also, the Honduran people last Sunday already spoke. 80% of the Honduran people rejected the radical left government. So they are trying to create a crisis to steal the election at the style of the Venezuelan government does it every time. And they have been using me for almost 12 years to create crisis. And now I have to put, before I came here with you, a post saying, that's another trick, that's another lie. What Honduras needs is finally to count the last vote, and the institutions have to be preserved, and all the civil society, the other groups and the international observers, and who already said that the election is okay, we just want to finish counting the last votes, and we already know who won the election. But that's the way that these people operate.
When we set out to create a shoe that blends comfort, function, and luxury, we had the choice to make it fast. We had the choice to make it cheap. We chose neither. Instead, we chose Tuscany, Italy. We chose true Italian craftsmanship, each pair touched by 50 skilled hands. We chose patience, spending 2 years perfecting every detail, and we chose the finest quality at every step. Introducing the Future Looks Bright collection. Not rushed, not disposable, not ordinary. Rather, intentional, luxurious, timeless. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.